Hi! I'm way too high up. Got it. Right, today I'm answering the question, in what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? From the beginning of the project I researched into many different videos within the same genre of like a pop rock kind of video, and I looked at such videos as Kissing House's Peace, The Main's Love and Drugs, and Marilyn Knox's Hello. From these videos I discovered a convention of clothing. I noticed that the bands tend to wear dark, skinny clothing such as skinny jeans and denim and leather jackets, so they're quite cool and stuff. I also saw there was a convention of performance, like a very heavy weird performance, and they included fast edits, long shots to show band unity, and close-ups to either show emotion or specific musical development, such as a guitar riff, a certain lyric or a drum fill. I then compared these to pop and rap videos. For rap I looked at DMX's Party Up, and for pop I looked at Katy Perry's Raw. Both these videos were very heavily weighted on the narrative rather than the performance, which I think shows the performance within the rock genre is a lot more important than other genres, as that's the whole point of the band. These videos tend to use bright colours as well, which you wouldn't really see in a rock video. They wouldn't purposely go out of the way to express these bright colours just to make things look pretty. Laura Mulvey, in terms of theory, Laura Mulvey says that there would be stereotypes placed on the rock genre and the videos they produce, and I think that generally people think that rock music is quite depressing from an objective point of view, from maybe someone who doesn't really understand music that much, and they would think that maybe a depressing narrative would go along with it. In terms of our narrative, I feel like it is a bit depressing, but it's to do with the mood of the song, which is to do with isolation and redemption and just getting better, which we challenge this by including a happy ending, which is good. We all like a happy ending, don't we? In terms of using the conventions we found, we used similar clothing. We made sure the singer was wearing a t-shirt from a clothing line called Drop Dead, which is a very big, influential clothing line in terms of the rock industry. Such band members as Ollie Sykes from Bring Me the Horizon wears it, and Josh from Unit 6, and sometimes Justin Bieber wears it, and he's a massive rock star lad anyway. We also used a performance in the video. We made sure that it was heavily realistic, and luckily I'm in a band, so I know very talented live performers who like to get the jig on, really. Within the performance we used similar edits and framing that we found in the research, such as a certain shot in Kissing House's Peace video where there is a long shot of the lead singer, this is me, expressing a long shot, and then it comes up close when he starts singing, which this is me showing a close-up. So we made sure we included that. That looks quite good. We also used close-ups to develop the performance, like the guitar riff going back into the verse after the chorus, and we made sure that was a close-up, or that wouldn't look very good, would it? I realised that in the first part of this little video that I did it long ways up rather than Landscape, that's the one, portrait and landscape. And I'm guessing that's seriously annoying, but I'm stuck. In terms of my ancillary text in the question, going back to my research, as I realised I am myself a music consumer, that I have the expectations of what a digipack / album artwork should look like. So I went to the musical library of Jack Bell and found some digipacks I own, such as Muse's The Second Law, Unit 6's Sinners Never Sleep, Brand New's The God and Devil and God Are Raging Inside of Me, Fall Out Boy's Say Rock and Roll. I realised that to find all the conventions, all I had to do was look at my own musical library. I found similar things such as the band name being seen clearly, as well as the album name, and the font's usually smaller, which can be seen in this one, and in this one you can see the text of the word Sinners Never Sleep is thinner. So I just noticed the band name is easier to see and easier recognisable. And then you get Brand New's album, which has nothing. It's good of them. Yeah. I also had a look at Decade's Good Luck and found that on the inside there is a nice picture of the band. This can be seen in Brand New's Devil and God Are Raging Inside of Me, as there is a photo of the guitarist with some crazy hair, which is good. All these features I've included into mine. I also included the barcode with the small print, as well as the record label. This can be seen on this one as well. Barcode, small print, record label. It's good. I also looked at spines and saw the band name and the album title were included. This is the same for all of them, kind of. Here we go. Yeah. But in terms of the future of digipacks and how albums are being released, we're not really sure what to expect. Like, an example is Bring the Horizon Sempiternal. Their album came out in a book format, which includes individual artwork for each song, as well as the lyrics. It's nice to look at. Don't have it with me, but Unit 6's Cavalier Youth did the same as well, book format, and it came with pictures of the recording process. Another thing that's changing within the music industry in terms of releasing an album is the popularity of vinyl. Here I have Unit 6's Cavalier Youth just hanging out, and the range of vinyl, this one's clear and got colour in. That's becoming more cool within the industry, and it's becoming more and more popular in terms of releasing, and many artists, especially in the last 2 years, have brought their albums out on vinyl just because it is cool. In terms of the magazine advert, I looked at magazines like Kerrang and Enemy, as they're in the correct genre as my genre, and I looked at adverts for Muse bringing out The Resistance, Biffy Clyro bringing out an album, All Time Low bringing out Nothing Personal. These all included conventions such as the album artwork or the theme of the album expressed within either in a small album size package on the front of it, or the full poster is made up of the artwork. I decided to use the full poster as the artwork, just because the colours used on, especially the top half of my album artwork, are quite vibrant, and the they draw your eye to the poster, whereas if I use a small clipping, the rest of the poster just wouldn't look appealing. It would just look a bit boring, and you just won't want to look at it. I also noticed that the posters said includes the single and the lead single that they used to promote the album. On mine, I used includes the single Black Cloud because that is the promotional video for the album release. Another convention is the date of the release, which I put that on there, and there is usually a rating or a quote to make the album sound good. They also share what's included, such as a CD, digipack, digital download, if the album uses a DVD, like mine does. I also saw that the band's website was used, and a band logo and the record label, so I've included them three, which can be clearly seen on the magazine advert. In terms of challenging conventions, my digipack didn't include a UPC code, which is the code which distinguishes your album when you're selling like worldwide and over the internet and stuff. It also didn't include a section on who the band would like to thank, and in the first draft I didn't even include what the second disc was, I just had a second disc. In my second draft, I feel like I appealed to most of the conventions apart from the ones I just mentioned. The process of my redrafting of my digipack and my full ancillary text was difficult because the first draft included a still from the promotional video, and this itself challenged conventions due to no one does that. I researched and couldn't find any albums that did it apart from Arctic Monkeys AM. Their video for Do I Wanna Know was the lead single for this album, and the video consisted of with formats to create a narrative, and within the rock genre that's the only video I could find that showed the promotional video as well as the artwork of the release. So I decided to take a more scenic approach, and which can be seen in UB6's Cavalier Youth. It just makes it look more appealing to an audience. Like, it's better to look at, like, I'd rather look at something scenic than a few squiggly lines. No offence, it looked alright, but that's just my personal preference. Yeah, I think that'll do.